Hello, awesome hackers. So, welcome to the stream. And this is a pre-hack stream where we are going to bring your idea to life and get you building a project, a mini hack, and as well telling you tips and tricks on how to get stuff done quickly. All right. So, I'm just going to share my screen right here and share screen of share. Uh, so yeah, so this workshop is all about bringing your idea to life. We in this workshop we are going to build a small project, a hack, a Discord bot that's going to do some stuff. All right. So and we're also going to learn about a lot of tips and tricks on making your hacking productive and collaborating over time zones because there are going to be a lot of people who are going to be across time zones. So, uh, next, let's get familiar with each other. So, just drop your intro in the chat and I'm watching. So, yeah. So I am approaching content creation in DevRel. I am a community lead at SEMA Software. All right. And I am the tech lead at FreyHacks. I am also the founder of Innate and Tactical Techies. Plus, I am an open source maintainer at five organizations and a MLH official mentor. So, who are you? What's your name? Just drop that in the chat, and it would be much more engaging and awesome to know all of you. So, yeah, just waiting for a few names. Tell us that where are you from and uh, what's your name, obviously, and what do you like? Like just Vikram said, he likes cheese. Awesome, Vikram. So I'll still be watching for introductions. Let's start with the rest of the slides. All right, so the contents of the stream are going to be finding idea, building your idea, using GitHub, and we are going to build a tiny hack live, as I mentioned already, building a Discord bot using the Sapphire JS framework alongside Discord.js, which is going to be new to a lot of you folks if you either you have built a Discord bot before or not. Because Sapphire JS is a totally new thing. And then we are going to have some questions and doubts about anything you'd like. Uh, let's continue. So, finding an idea. So, whenever I, uh, so is the slide not visible properly? Like this, maybe it's visible. All right. So, first of all, we would talk about finding idea because to build an idea, you need to have an idea. So most people don't uh, have an idea when the hackathon's starting. So you don't need to have an idea before the hackathon starts. You can get one by talking to other hackers, uh, hanging out with other people in, of course, these free hacks and other hacks, and you'll come up with something. You can always come up with something between the hackathon as well. I've seen many people start when half of the hackathon time is over, but they got a great idea and they worked on it and they won. All right. So you can also work with somebody else. Teaming up is a really, really, really good thing in a hackathon because you get to learn lots and lots of stuff. Plus, a team is really the way you get to grow and learn together. So a team is a weird abbreviation of together we learn more. Right. Then there are these sponsor price categories in tracks at PreHacks, which you can use as an inspiration to build your hack. All right. So at FreyHacks, you don't have to build something really big or something extravaganza or anything like that. You just have to focus on having fun, learning new things, and everything like that. All right. So you can work on ideas that have already been made. You don't have to be any innovative. You can make a you can make something like Facebook, obviously a smaller version because this is a hackathon and something like that. Uh, you don't need to be original because something that's original is these days too hard to find because there is going to be somebody who had the same idea and started the implementation. So I am going to tell you a really great idea that you could possibly use at the end of the stream. An idea that I find really works. It's a great idea that you can build in 48 hours. It might not be original. It might be original. I don't know. I didn't check it out. It just came in my mind some other day. So, talking about like we believe that most of the attendees at PreHacks are going to be people who are attending their first hackathon. So, there are going to be many people who don't know how to build the idea you have. You can always reach out to mentors. Mentors are going to help you get your idea to life. They are going to help you build it. They are going to tell you how to build it. So you can always reach out to mentors, just open a ticket and boom, you get some help from our awesome, really cool mentors who are going to help you build your idea. So now tips to build your hack. So use sponsor technology and resources in your hack. So if you use sponsor technologies and resources, you enter a lot of sponsor tracks, which means that there are possible ways for you to win, even if you don't get the overall. And then you can, so there is no hackathon, like there is no hack possible without using a library framework or open source code in your project. Because if you're building with Next.js, Next.js is open source, and after that, every single dependency of Next.js is open source. So you need open source software, and using more and more of it, this helps you more. You can use a starter kit to build your hack faster. And here today, I brought together a starter kit for Discord bot so that all of us people can use it and create a Discord bot really quick. And we can use no code and low code tools as long as your project uh, works. You can submit it, so it can be low code, it can be no code. Any way you build it, it just has to be functional. All right. So all coded projects must be on GitHub in a public code repository so that our judges can actually check out that what's your code and judge on it. But yeah, there's no negative marking for not having code. Finally, to hack virtually, you can use Git and GitHub for version control and collaboration. I'll expand more on that really soon. You can use Replit to build together. All right, so all FreyHacks hackers get a Replit hacker plan for free, which is a plan that's going to extend the capabilities of Replit to the point that it's going to be so hyped that you won't even need so many functionalities. But yeah, you get those functionalities to build your. Finally, let's start with our practical. So I am going to open Replit and just share my screen. Just a second. Uh, Replit is loading. So share screen, share, and Replit. So we are coding a Discord bot. So the first things I'm going to get done are going to be just setting this up. So what I have done is that there's a repository, FreyHacks slash Discord bot template. I've imported that into Replit. You can fork that repository and import that into Replit. It's really simple. Just click on import and it would be imported right away into Replit, and you will get all of this boilerplate code that you are going to be using. And yes, we are going to use the best language out there, TypeScript, and it's going to be really awesome because we are using Sapphire JS, which is a great library. All right, so let's just start. So first of all, you would want to have your Discord token and Discord bot ready. So for that, just a second, discord.com/developers. I'll share the other screen now and Discord. So you can create a new application and then you have to name the application. Maybe your bot's name is GYL from FreyHacks, just maybe. And then you create a bot. So this is currently just a Discord application. You have to go here and create add a bot, and then you have to grab this token, reset, and copy this token. And I'm going to tell what you are going to do with the token next. You go to URL generator and then bot, and just copy this and open this in a new tab. It will take you to it will take you to a list of your servers. You have to create a new server on Discord named test, or anything you would like, a test server on Discord, and just get this bot there from this URL. It's going to ask you a list and you just enter the list. So now here at Replit, I've added our everything here over here. So Replit is now perfectly working, but I know that many of you people are going to be working with your source code. All right. So if you're working with your source code on editor like VS Code, you would have to, like, it would be a different experience. Uh, Replit is completely similar, but I prefer and I recommend you to first write your code and then deploy it on Replit. If you're not collaborating, if you're collaborating, Replit is the best place to go. Literally the best place to go. I'm not even kidding. It's the best place to go because you can code together, which is a feat. Alright, so I'll open my editor with the repository, and I have a pro tip that you can use Gitpod because it's going to be really easy for you to set up your environments again and again. So sharing, so here we are, and I'm so we have a sample.env file, which is basically your environment variables file, which you are going to need. Just rename this to env, and the token you copied from earlier is going to be made use right now. So I'll have to just get that token. So I'll be resetting this token really after this workshop. So I don't need to worry about this being publicized, but you need to. So don't publicize this. All right. And now running the bot with yarn start. It's a pre-built command. You can use npm start if you prefer to. It's pre-built here. All right. So what error do we have? Privilege. Okay. So while you configure the bot, you have to turn on the presence and server members intent. I'll just show you how to do that. If that's better, share screen and brave tab, share. Just turn on these, toggle this on, and toggle this on, and now your ready to work. This is all you will be needing. These are all the intents you'll be needing to work with this bot. So coming back to our code, so now that we have turned on these intents, we shouldn't be receiving the error. Yes, this works now. All right. So, uh, yeah. So just showing you this code that how should it look. I'm going to share this code now. Let's just screw this and I'll share my complete screen. So here it is, FreyHacks has logged in into the console, and then I go to Discord and to my test server, and here it is. FreyHacks is online. Uh, Slash and uh, so our the this thing we have set, the prefix we have set is the exclamation mark, and we come this comes with a pre-built uh, command called ping, which is going to just tell you about the API latency of our bot. So currently it has a really low latency, of course, because I'm working with Gitpod. So that's here, and I'll just show you the ping command and go through it. So we've here imported the command and command options from the framework. Then we have imported a decorator, uh, a decorator to apply our options. And then this is TypeScript stuff, which adds the description, the category, and the required permissions for the command. This is just boilerplate code. You can just copy and paste this from this command to the next commands. But yeah, just make sure to change these descriptions and all, because that's going to obviously change. And then we send a thinking embed that this me the bot is thinking right now. So we have the title as ping, and we are calculating, and the color is set over here as a hexadecimal code. Then we send the response to the channel as a embed, and we reply, we edit the message again with a ping embed. That now we create an embed which has our ping, the actual ping. Then we react with the message that actually asked us. So here you can see a check here. So this is how you react to a message.react, and then we have response.edit embed, ping embed. So we just edited this message and we removed that embed for this new one. So now we are going to create a command, not exactly a command, but a action. So client, if I can just type it right, yeah, client.on message create. So the everything like this would be available in the official discord.js docs. You totally don't need to worry about that. Now message dot react, just as we did earlier here. I'm going to copy this piece and paste it right here. So now the bot is going to run again because we are working with TS node. Now if I message anything, it should react. So now we have our bot functional, which can listen to messages, and of course has this command set up with our framework. And we are like, let's just set up another command as we have a lot of time. So I have just copied this command right here, and I am going to add a command for hi hi.ts. I'm just creating right here, and yeah, I'm going to rename this to hi command and extends command. This all boilerplate you can change up later. It takes time to write these stuff and think about it. So I just want to reply with a simple hi. So I am going to remove all of these embed stuff, and message dot reply is a function. Reply is a method actually, and options. Uh, so our options is going to be content. We go into content, and then hello. Let's just save this, and this error can be fixed up. Perfect. So now let's go here and try out if it works. I think it should be high. Yeah. So hello, it reacts with a hello, and because we had the reaction on every single message, it's also reacting to bot messages. But I'm just going to show you right here how to fix that up. So just if message dot author dot bot, if the person is a bot, if the person is not a bot actually, and just react with the thing. So now just save it, and it's going to restart because again we are using nodemon, and then once it's live, it's going to send a log. So now that the log's there, I am going to again try hi, and this time it doesn't react to our bot's message. And this is how you create a bot, a Discord bot, of course, with our starter, and create a command as well with it, and also listen to an event. And here you can see another event, the ready event, which logs this thing. You can take inspiration from everything that's here in this code and use it. It has a lot of utilities like a fetch owners command that is going to just return a array of your Discord owners if you add it to env. So it's just going to share you a array of the people IDs who own the Discord bot and have full permissions over it. And then we have our launch file, which has the plugin logger, and it registers all these plugins for you. So you can use a lot of plugins with this bot. And I am just going to link to the docs for all of these, and then we'll go with our tips and all, if that sounds cool. So sharing the URLs, and here are the two URLs. So the second one is a guide that is going to also help you learn a lot about Discord JS. It's not the docs, it's a guide. So it's going to be helpful that way as well. Now collaborating with Git and GitHub, we come to that area. So collaborating with Git and GitHub, there's a workshop uh, uh, from a lot of people do this workshop on Git and GitHub, but we are going to make it a bit special. How? We are going to tell you about what features you can use from GitHub, not just how to deploy a project on GitHub. We are going to tell you what can you use from GitHub to make your experience better. So one thing you can do is use GitHub pull request that everybody shares. You just create a pull request and everything's working. Then next, the second thing is that you can use GitHub pages to deploy your project if it's a project that only is a like a front end project. It can be exported into static docs, static files. Then you can deploy it there. And also GitHub actions can be used, and not you can not just use GitHub actions for those automation things like formatting or anything. So there are many use cases where people have used Discord bots to make up for the server, to make up for a server. So they start a action, they using the GitHub API, they start a action, and they perform some stuff like downloading a YouTube video or updating a Twitter banner, and then they send the response to the front end. So that is how you can do it without uh, like thinking about deployment or anything. And that's one thing you can do with Git and GitHub. With Git and GitHub, you'll also have a great time not working with those uh, errors, merge conflicts, and everything like that. And finally, Git and GitHub also has project boards that can help you prioritize tasks, if that's great. So if you want to prioritize tasks, you can have GitHub project boards, you can have GitHub milestone, and the new GitHub projects boards are really great. And yes, you have GitHub Copilot. Yeah. So if you got access to GitHub Copilot, you're really lucky. It's an awesome tool that can help you write code in minutes. So that's one thing that can be done with Git and GitHub. And now it's time for doubts. If anybody has any doubts, they can share to us. Uh, we'll be happy to take them right here, right now. So, does anybody have any doubts? Uh, all right. So, I'm gonna wait for 5 more minutes for your questions and all. Uh, and just waiting 5 minutes more, and then we continue with the bonus idea for the people who could stick till the end. Okay, so we have Vikram saying that Python is the best. So yeah, Python is the best when you want to work with data science, big data sets, or create a machine learning or something like that. My idea is going to be helpful with Python. So if you use Python, it's going to be helpful. So I like Python. I am not against Python, but TypeScript is cool. That's my way of taking it. So yeah, waiting for 5 more minutes for questions. Alrighty, so it seems that the live stream, the workshop was very clear to everybody, and apparently no one has any questions. Sounds like it was really great. The workshop went really well, and you could understand everything. So now I'll just share the bonus idea. Uh, so the bonus idea is a Discord, not like for the Discord, but I'm going to share it later. I am going to share the one that's the great one, the better one I got the other day. So I was thinking that people travel a lot in summer. So people travel to Uttarakhand. If you're in India, they travel to Goa. They travel to colder places. They travel to beaches. Even outside world, they travel a lot in summers because of the summer vacations. So I was thinking that people don't understand every single language. I understand a few languages, including TypeScript, JavaScript, and all. But yeah, here I'm talking about the human languages like Assamese, French, uh, English, and Spanish, and all of these languages. So not everyone understands these. So you can create a translator, a voice translator. So if someone speaks something, you could have a AI text to speech to text it, and then you could use the Google Translate API to translate it. So this is a possible project idea, and I recently found out that this has been done in Holiday Hacks, and it was second overall. It won the second overall prize, and they used Alan AI, and which is a really cool project. I'll find it and share in the FreyHacks Discord server if I could find it. And yeah, so that's the project idea for all of the people who stick till the end. And happy hacking. Thank you for attending this workshop. There are many more workshops to come along. So stick at this URL and just check in. So if you people haven't checked in yet, just I'll share you how to check in. Sharing my screen. I guess entire screen and then Discord. So just go to the FreyHacks wrong server. This FreyHacks server, and here is the PreHacks check-in for this event. You click on here, and my name is probably GYL from FreyHacks, and it must be like GYL@FreyHacks.tech. So yeah, I've submitted, and you should too. And funny message from Vikram right here. Learn all about building Krish. Yeah, perfect. And all hackers that join will get cookies. Digital only while supplies last. Yeah, if you got a cookie, just message me in Discord that you got a cookie. If not, I'm just shipping a cookie emoji if that's possible here. So hopefully it works. And yeah, this is your cookie, folks. Digital only cookie. And the supply is unlimited, of course. So awesome. If you still have any doubts, you can always create a ticket. And I've just showed you how to check in. I'm going to keep the form open for 20 more minutes because the live stream was supposed to be 20 minutes, but we did a lot of stuff really quickly. And I'm not sure how that happened. We are really productive today. It's a plus point. So yeah, just share any doubts if you have any left in the FreyHacks server, and I'm really active at Discord, so I'll be probably answering them in minutes, if not hours. So yeah, peace and happy hacking.